A Sunday morning stroll. Nice relaxing stroll around the world. Welcome to Epcot, everyone. Walt Disney World, Epcot theme park. Good morning. Hello, Russell Jackson. Good morning. We're heading straight for the world. Destination, first stop, Canada. Hey, Harry Potter kid. And a happy Sunday morning to all. Hope everyone has a nice cup of coffee. Kick up their feet. And watch me go for a stroll. Hello, Rochelle, Frank, Georgie. A nice, relaxing, peaceful stroll. We're here first thing, so we'll have a lot of people or a big crowd to deal with. Should be pretty relaxing. Hey, Asha, Jacob, Kara, good morning. Melissa Bell. It is a beautiful morning. The ducks agree. A lot of these theme parks can be a lot of hustle bustle. Hoping to avoid that this morning here at Epcot. Just have a nice, peaceful, relaxing Sunday morning stroll. Every Disney park today was a good to go day. I went to make a reservation last night, and all 4 theme parks had the status of good to go. No reservation necessary this Sunday morning. Good morning, Tara. Still no festival going on here at Epcot. Just a regular Epcot day. Or is it? If there's no festival. Josh Grabiak, I agree. Josh says they really need to just drop reservations for annual pass holders. That has my support, Josh. Bunch of people heading towards Mexico. No one's heading toward Canada. At this very moment, Mexico is the preferred destination. But I'm sure that will even out to a 50-50 split over time. Drop it for everyone, says Melissa Bell. That's another statement I can get behind, Melissa. No reservations, please. I'm hoping no other theme parks in the area latch on to that reservation idea. Looking at you, Epic Universe. We are going to head towards Canada. Looks like we're getting ready for our festivals. Oh. Or was this here the last time we were here? Let's see, today is what? We're in, what, July 21st. Are we looking forward? Is it food and wine? Yeah, we have to be waiting for food and wine. Josh wants to know if it's dropped for a regular ticket already. Emily, yes, only AP, needs reservation. See, it's just so many caveats, you know? So many caveats and little rules. I live here. I can't keep track of the little rules. I just keep going to my little reservation calendar, and if it says good to go, it's good to go. If it looks like I have to make a reservation, I make a reservation. Unless it's after 2:30. Isn't it 2:30? The time, and then unless it's the weekend at Magic Kingdom, it's just it's too much. It's too much. See, I was going to make a little simple statement there, and it turned up in, oh, but there's this caveat. Oh, but there's this caveat. Caveats everywhere. You get a caveat, and you get a caveat, and you get a caveat. Anyways, I love Epcot first thing in the morning, especially a Sunday morning. Look at this. Look at all this space to have to walk around. No huge crowd. One of my favorite theme parks, just a cruise, just a stroll. That's why I chose it for today. I want to take things down a notch, not be so helter-skelter. Doesn't mean we still couldn't have an incident. You never know with me, but I'm in a very relaxed, calm mood. That decreases the chance of an incident. The larger the crowd, the more chance of an incident. I'll be distracted by something. Caitlin says Orlando's always pretty. Well, how about Canada here? Canada's looking pretty good. We are in Canada, Orlando, Florida, USA. That's our exact position. Good morning, Christina. I hope you enjoy our Sunday stroll around the world. Off to a good start. David, thank you for tuning in to the live stream. Thank you so much. It's a very special Sunday morning for me. It's not often I have a day off on Saturday, but I did. I gave myself a day off yesterday. That's very, very rare. So I'm extra relaxed. And a little more pep in my step. A recovery day for the legs and the knees. The heart, the soul, and the mind. Well, we are in Canada right now. Strolling on a Sunday morning. Hey, Shaquille. I did do a little, I did an IG post to let people know I'd be here. Thank you, Shaquille. Well, it's a little, let's just say, I won't say cooler, Karen. It's less hot first thing in the morning. I think as I was driving in, I glanced at the temperature in the Jeep, 82 degrees it was saying. I'm sure it's a little warmer than 82 now, is, you know, because it's 30 minutes later than when I looked at it, or 40 minutes later than when I looked at it. Hello, Rogers family. I'll be around everywhere. I'll be around everywhere. I just gave myself yesterday off. A lot of that is just by random. It just so happened I felt like I needed a day off. I didn't plan it. I kind of go by feel. That's one of the benefits of the lifestyle. Took advantage of it yesterday. I believe it's Food and Wine is next. They're back on their more normal schedule, closer to their pre-2020 schedule. In recent years, they have been having the festival kind of more extended time frame, but like it probably would have been going on. Did it start? Was it in July also last year? Regardless, shorter number of days, but I believe it's Food and Wine should be next, and then the holiday festival, and then the arts, and then Flower and Garden. That's the sequence of the ones upcoming. So the year starts with Festival of the Arts, and then we move on to the Flower and Garden, and then Food and Wine, and then the Holiday Festival. Festival of the Holidays. August 29th. So a month from now. Basically a month. Plus a couple days. Thank you, Josh. But I think in the preceding years, the past few years, they started it a little earlier. Hello, Sammy. We're already done with Canada. AP is annual pass holder into the United Kingdom. Thank you, Jim. I do have a strategy. I go long as hard as I can, and I feel like I need a break, I take a break. So there really is no set schedule. Other than, you know, I hustle pretty hard. I'm still in a little bit of a respite mode. That's why we're just have a nice little Sunday stroll around Epcot. It's a little easier on me. No wrap-up show this week because I didn't feel like there was enough news to do a show on. A lot of the stuff I would have mentioned in the show, I talked about in an update video. So, Susanna drinking her mummy coffee this morning. That's the way to do it, Susanna. A Sunday morning stroll. Brew yourself up a cup of mummy coffee and stroll around Epcot with me. That's the way to do it. What are you drinking? What coffee do you have? We're at a Disney park. It could be Mickey Mocha. I don't know how long Test Track is down. Thank you, Sarah Shoot. That's right, SHIP. Get free shipping on that mummy coffee. Mickey Mocha, how appropriate. Tutor Lane. Oh, well, look at this. Look at these. The guard. Tea. Oh, a little teddy bear. Oh, look at those. Aren't those cute? Good morning, Rajam. We're having a nice Sunday stroll around the world. Well, Melissa, you can fix that with clicking on that link Sarah Shoot provided and using the promo code SHIP. Stella, are you in the UK? I mean, I'm in the UK right now, but are you in the UK? Yes, Don Quixote. First thing around the world at Epcot, so relaxing. Especially during a non-festival time. You know, I like big, fast roller coasters. Love them. I also like to slow things down from time to time and just have a little stroll. A quiet, relaxing stroll. I'm complicated. Oh boy, Sarah Shoot. Well, it's after 9. Sarah, if you were going to try to cut some wood at 7 a.m., I might have an issue with it. But after 9 o'clock, I mean, come on. You got to get stuff done. 7 o'clock's too early, you know, on the weekend. People got to sleep in. 9 o'clock, the world is going. You got to do your stuff. 9 o'clock should be no problem. There should be no issues with 9. 8 o'clock is kind of it's a tweener. You're risking it. Yeah. I know sometimes with people who wake up early, it's hard. It's hard to wait until you think it's acceptable. But clearly, I think it's universally understood. 9 o'clock, come on. 9 or after, come on. No one should gripe at 9. Someone wants to gripe at 8:30, that's a different thing. Some people may gripe at 8:30, but no one should gripe with work starting at 9. Mowing the lawn. You know, you want to be the heat too. People cutting the grass. They want to cut the grass at 1 p.m. They want to do it early or they want to do it late. It's a little cooler. Sun's going down or when the sun's coming up. My food recommendation at Epcot. I've got 2 off the cuff. 2 I can name right away. That's the fish and chips over here. And the pizza in Italy. We did that one live stream where you guys actually super chatted lunch for me. And we got that pizza. I think it's the best pizza in Orlando. What is it? Oh man, what's the name of the restaurant? Viva Napoli? We'll walk by there later, but I did have that pizza during a live stream fairly recently. All right, I can't help myself. Looking at the T here. Hold on, let me get the other sign. The Mummy Coffee Company does have tea. I think there's 6 teas that we have. It's not just coffee, there's 6 teas available. English breakfast is one of them. Napoli. Couldn't help myself since we're at the tea place. We're at Epcot, UK. It's a big good place to have some of your tea. It's loose leaf artesian tea. You gotta have one of those infusers, whatever they are. Nikki has one. Jim says I should get the pizza again. Oh, I would love it. I didn't get enough of that pizza. I saved some for Nikki and her dad. I dropped it off at Nikki's dad's house when Nikki was visiting, thinking, oh, they'll have a couple, and Nikki would take the rest home for me for midnight snack. But they ate it all. Everyone loves that pizza. Or should we get a pint over here? Maybe we'll walk around the world, reverse, come back, and have a pint over here at the pub. I was surprised how many people just stuck around on the live stream that day. I had lunch at Finnegan's at the bar. Can make it a regular thing. Asha, get a pint, lad. A number 1 ride at Disney, which would it be? I've got 2 rides. For years and years and years, my favorite, I always said this, was the Tower of Terror. So that's 1A. A new ride comes along known as Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind. That is 1B. 1A and 1B, Tower of Terror, and right here at Epcot, Cosmic Rewind. You're not going to go on a better indoor coaster in the world, I don't think. So there you go, Jeff. 1A, 1B. I cheated a little. But that's me. I like to live in the gray area. Not really crossing the line, but I'm in the line. Hey, how's it going? Stella and SoFlo. So I've earned the pint. It is hot. South Florida is a little warmer. Miami is a little warmer. People wouldn't think, oh, you're just in Florida, it's the same. No. I've lived in Orlando. I traveled down to Miami. I'm like, you know what? It is hotter down here. That's what I say when I'm in Miami. I'm like, huh, what do you know? It is hotter. A super chat from Amy says, hey Rick, thank you and Nikki for all you do. I'll be there at the end. Oh wait, I'll be at the other park in 2 weeks. I'll be around there too. I'll be around everywhere. I know, right, Jim? I was expecting at least a slice left over. It ends up Nikki's dad ate the most of the pizza. And Nikki is she's getting real stricter on her diet now with the gluten, so who knows when she'll ever eat it again. Who knows when she'll have that. We did find last night, we bought some a gluten-free cake mix that I like. I can't tell it's gluten-free. I don't know if they just pumped a lot of sugar into it, but Pillsbury has a gluten-free yellow cake mix, and Nikki made cupcakes last night. I actually like the cake. I liked it. So that's a good find. We can find a special treat like that Nikki can have, and then like I also enjoy. I was a little scared, a little worried it's gonna be like kind of grainy or something, but no, it felt a little denser. But so you know, sometimes I like a dense cake versus a light, fluffy cake. So there's a recommendation if you're someone dealing with gluten sensitivity. If not, I'm not sure what the disease is. Celiac? What's the name of the disease? Or the actual allergy, I should say. Anyway, regardless, even if you're just sensitive to gluten, that Pillsbury yellow cake mix, the whole family will like it. I know. I can eat anything I want. So sometimes it's hard for me to have some of her gluten-free stuff that's not quite as good as the regular stuff, because I know I can eat whatever I want. But there you go. Well, Don Quixote, get your mom a box of that Pillsbury yellow gluten-free cake mix. You will like it too, Don. As a guy who can eat regular cake, hey, I'm just as happy with that gluten-free one. So there you go. That's a recommendation for you. Unexpected recommendation. So we're like, here we are, France, Paris, the Olympics here in just a few days. What, like 5 days, I think? We'll have the Olympics here. Who's ready for the Olympics? This is This is where crew is going to happen. The crew competition.
Yeah, I know.
Personally, I'm liking this Sunday stroll. I hope it does well for me on the channel. I would like to do more of it personally. That's up to you guys, up to the viewers. I hope it works out. I wouldn't mind making a Sunday stroll through Epcot a regular thing. I like it. Do a little Sunday stroll, 9 to 11. Go home, shower up, clean up, and then go live for football on Sundays. What do you think of that? How's that for a Sunday routine coming this fall? For like what? What's football season? 22 weeks, something like that? Almost half a year. Regular season to playoffs. Who cares about preseason? Ugh. Your mom is Nikki? Hello, Nikki. My wife is Nikki. My favorite country to walk through? That's a tough one. That's a tough one. I like them all. I mean, they're all like, this is gorgeous right here. This little scene right here on your screen. This is gorgeous. I don't know if I could pick one. I don't have a favorite. I'm thinking. I don't think I have a favorite. I can probably say my least favorite would be Morocco and America. Chris the Woodmaker. Hey Chris, since you just said go Bills, go check out the Mummy Coffee Company and click on the link for sports fans. I have a Buffalo Bills coffee. It's called Go Bills. Or no. It's called Let's Go Buffalo. I only use city names. I don't use the mascot name for, certain reasons. But Chris the Woodmaker, I've got a coffee for you. Let's go Buffalo. It was real hard not to name that coffee Wide Right. But I didn't. Let's go Buffalo. Hey Rochelle. Rochelle says do away with preseason. So some of you seems like you're in favor of a Sunday stroll. We'll see at the end of the day, a couple days, how my numbers shake out for this, the views and other data for this live stream. Personally, I hope it does well enough where I make it a regular thing. Sunday stroll through Epcot, and then the other half of the year we'll follow it up with a football with Rick. There you go, Josh. And Chris. Let's go Buffalo. As a side note, I do intend to eventually get all coffees for every team with their special label. It has a special label. Chris, the official Buffalo Bill colors. Do one that's positive for each team, then one negative for each team. That way, let's say Buffalo or Chris. So you're a Buffalo fan, and or maybe let's put it the other way, a Dolphin fan like me. During the week leading up to the Buffalo game, I would be enjoying my Dolphin coffee called Fins Up, and also drinking a brand of coffee that disses the build, such as Wide Right or Buffalo Stinks. That way, leading up to whatever game you have that week, you drink two coffees. One supporting your team and one dissing the team you're going to play. Maybe the Miami one's called Stinky Fish. I'm not down with all of the dolphin put downs. The Jets is called Gang Green, one of the little nicknames. Anyway, what I'm saying is, click the like button. Hey, what's going on, guys? Hey, good. Click the like button. Send super chats. Encourage me to keep this Sunday stroll alive. And then we'll mix in football with Rick on Sundays. Frank, the stream, it streamed really well at SeaWorld. No issues with connectivity and stuff like that. So SeaWorld did impress me with the, at least that part of it, the technical side of things. Not Bill Nye. I wouldn't do that. So we have found the crowds. The crowd is over here at in France at Ratatouille. We have found the crowds. Let me check the wait time. 65 minutes. The standby wait is 65 minutes. Pausing for what I thought was a nice shot. Crepes. What do I think about the ride? It's a nice addition. I mean, it's something to do here. Epcot, you know, not, at least not previously thought of as like a big ride, you know, destination. But Test Track, while it's closed now, has been Disney's fastest ride. And Guardians of the Galaxy, the best indoor roller coaster you're going to go on. Ratatouille is another thing to do. Soarin', also very good. Super chat from Scott. Let's get over here and read Scott's. Oh, it's a super sticker. Thank you, Scott. Thanks for that super sticker. I appreciate it. Well, you want things to do. It's a fun little, cute little ride. Something to do here in France. So, I don't love it, but I don't hate it. It's a nice little ad. I mean, what else are you going to do in France other than eat and drink? I mean, we do have the Olympics here in 5 days, but so my top Epcot rides, which we can do now that they've added Cosmic Rewind. Test Track. I mean, this is not in order. Test Track, Guardians of the Galaxy, and Soarin', and Spaceship Earth. My top 4. Test Track is probably the one I go on the least. That's probably 4 out of the 4. Top 2. Yes, not Bill Nye. They recently reopened it. Rock and Roller Coaster had been down for a while, a long while, being refurbished and freshened up, but it has recently reopened. One of the only, at least here in Orlando, Disney rides that will take you upside down. A couple of inversions. Did a couple times though. Oh, you could see Beauty and the Beast sing along. That's one thing I never, no. Not for me. But there's another thing to do in France. Beauty and the Beast sing along. Whew, where's this air conditioning coming from? It feels good. Hold on. How is this? It feels like I'm under an AC vent. This is amazing. Oh, it's coming out of there. The door's cracked open. That's what it is. Rick's Tricks. If you want to cool off in France, if it's not cracked open, crack open that door and stand right here. I'll show you. Right there. Just stand right there. It's hitting me like it's a AC vent. It's nice. Holy smokes. Discovery. Seriously, just crack it open. It's going to be hard. It pushes from the outside. It's not one that you get. That's an exit right there. That's going to be tough for you to do. You have to go through the whole restaurant and just come in and crack that open. Shh. Don't tell them I told you. Karen, that's not weird that you would choose, as a Universal person, choose those parks, but it seems like most people who like Universal, it seems like Hollywood Studios is their favorite park. You know, they're both themed to be, you know, movie parks. They both have like a Hollywood section. I think better, at least with Tower of Terror, you have a more thrilling ride at Hollywood Studios. So people who like the more bigger thrill rides at Universal tend to enjoy Tower of Terror because it is one of Disney's most thrilling rides.
No, it's not ice cream time yet. They're not open. He just remembered that it's an ice cream place.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see, Rochelle, what this version of Test Track ends up being. I'm not lying. This feels so good. Hack. Hashtag hack. Gotta do a little finagling to get it to happen, though. But man. For years, Hollywood Studios has been my favorite park for Disney. I'm not crazy about the layout, the way it flows. You know, if you look from above, they designed it to be a big, giant, hidden Mickey. But that doesn't help with the park flow. I just wish it flowed better. Walking around. You know, you got to turn down Sunset Boulevard. That kind of dead ends there with Rock and Roller Coaster. And what you call it, Tower of Terror. Then you got to turn around and go back out. Can't really, like, make a lap. A smooth lap around Hollywood Studios. But Animal Kingdom, you mentioned Animal Kingdom, it does have a nice roller coaster. Everest, one of Disney's more thrilling roller coasters. Everest, once you do the little slow part and you get up and you go backwards through the mountain, oh, it gets really fun. One of my nemesis lives there, the Yeti. Although the competition between me and the Yeti, I am ahead. I recently had another successful live stream on Everest. The Yeti didn't knock the phone off the gimbal or anything like that. Toy Story Land is it's fun. I like Toy Story Mania with playing against your spouse or your family. That's Nikki and I always have a fun time on Toy Story Mania. Slinky Dog Dash, while it's not a 70-mile-per-hour coaster, doesn't matter. It's fun. It's a fun coaster. And then you have Rock and Roller Coaster with that launch and a couple inversions, and Tower of Terror. Some good places to eat at Hollywood Studios too. Okay, out of France into Morocco. And into the shade. Let's find a shade spot. I can sit down on the shade over there. Let's maybe. I might can hit. There's some shade on this bench. Let's see if it provides enough shade. Yeah, this might work for a minute. There we go. Karen says Hollywood Studios just seems too crowded. It does seem to get crowded. I think it is Disney's smallest park. One way to know for sure is to Josh Grabiak confirm or deny that. But it feels like Hollywood Studios is Disney's smallest park. Animal Kingdom is very large. A lot of that is due to the all the land needed for the animals. Epcot here. Yeah, Hollywood Studios should be the smallest. I have my research team checking that data right now, that information, to confirm confirm that, but just going by feel, Hollywood Studios have to be the smallest. Therefore, it feels the most crowded, or very crowded at times, especially with it not having good flow, not being designed to have good flow. I think the intention was it was going to be like a real like working studio, but then also a theme park at the same time. But who was talking about that? It's understandable that if you like Universal, I mean, I think the ones most unlike Universal would be Epcot and Animal Kingdom. So, you know, maybe just you like some variety. Maybe like, hey, Universal Islands of Adventure, I need something a little different. That I would say probably is Epcot and Animal Kingdom. Magic Kingdom is technically the smallest, says Caesar. Ah, Magic Kingdom. It doesn't feel like the smallest. It doesn't have that feel. You know what? You know what? It flows better. Better flow. Thank you, Caesar and Josh. Right. Magic Kingdom is the smallest, but better flow. Epcot's 300. We're getting all the data now. Epcot's, give them all to me. So 142 for Magic Kingdom, 300 acres for Epcot. Give me the other two. Hey, Keep America 2A strong. October for Food and Wine. Yes, yeah. South Carolina coming here in October for Food and Wine Festival. Very popular festival here. I think, and I don't have the data on attendance, but someone probably does, my research team. Food and Wine, probably the most attended festival, with Flower and Garden number 2, or reverse that. I don't know. A lot of people come during the holidays. Maybe it could be that, no, it can't be Festival of the Holidays. I don't know. I'm just guessing now. Hollywood Studios is 154 acres. And Josh Grayback says Animal Kingdom is 580. So Hollywood's 154 and Magic Kingdom's 142. Very close, but flow matters. Magic Kingdom, much better flow than Hollywood Studios, in my opinion. It's just my opinion, but I think so. And one more question for my research team. How many acres is Epic Universe? Let's keep strolling. Rochelle says for sure Food and Wine most attended. Obviously we know the Arts Festival of the Arts is the shortest time frame it's going to have in totality, the least amount of guests visiting during that time frame. Scott. Whoa. Epic Universe is big. Ooh. spot with a cushioned chair and a table in the shade. Let's take it. Whew. Welcome to Morocco, everybody. Coming upon the 10 o'clock hour, things are starting to warm up, heat up here in Orlando in the sun. And in the shade, starting to feel the humidity. Yes, Don Quixote, Food and Wine is shorter this year than the past few years, but it is more in line to what it's been historically. It was post 2020 that Disney extended out Food and Wine, and this year it's more in line to its traditional pre-2020 length, I believe. Yeah, well, it's nice to have a little, look at that, you know, cushioned seat in the shade. This is nice. Well, our little Moroccan fountain there with the Moroccan tile. I've been watching a lot of fixer-upper shows. I've been watching a lot of stuff about tile. Kitchen, bath, shower, flooring, backsplashes. Nikki and I already have our tile and patterns and backsplashes all picked out and everything, but still watching the shows for like decorating ideas and stuff. Yes, Karen. Epic is so big that the current campus of Universal, of Islands of Adventure, City Walk, and Studios would fit into Epic Universe. That is correct. What the heck is that thing? What is this? What is this thing? It's got numbers. This thing's connected to like a wire. What do you even call something like that? No, I'm assisting Nikki, Eric. Nikki's very good. She's very crafty. She's very handy. So I'll be the ones, she'll say, Rick, hold this board. Or something as she's cutting it. I'm the assistant in the wood shop. Stella with a super chat says, here's water and maybe a pint. Thank you, Stella. Much appreciated on the channel here. So Nikki is planning a lot of custom woodwork. Yes, craftsman style is the house. So craftsman style woodwork. I might have to buy her some things though. I might have to buy her some saws. Different types of saws than what she already has. And that is the first hour of the live stream. Hour number 2 brought to you by Mickey Mocha Coffee. Available at themummycoffeecompany.com. Has a cute little label on it. Nice little Mickey Mouse color palette to the label. Some things that kind of look like Mickey ears, but not exactly. Enjoy your Disney World live streams with Mickey Mocha Coffee. Use promo code SHIP and get free shipping. Oh, does it? I think it does. You know what? Let me go check. I think the phone, it actually does work. I'm sorry. That's a telephone. That's not a phone. There's a difference between a telephone and a phone. A phone is something you carry around in your pocket. A telephone is something connected to the wall or sitting on your desk. I just made up that rule, by the way. I'm pretty sure it does work, but I want to trust but verify. Saying I invented. Let's go check on the Moroccan telephone. On our Sunday stroll around the world. Okay, let's just read the information here. So it's a courtesy guest phone. Some different numbers you may be interested in, and there's no tone. There was no dial tone. Well, Tim Lilly, first thing in the morning is going to be your quiet time around the world. First thing in the morning, people head off to Soarin' and Spaceship Earth. If they have a reservation, a virtual line, they head off to Cosmic Rewind. But no need to head that way unless you have a reservation or a lightning lane. You just can't stand by wait for Guardians of the Galaxy. So the phone did not have a dial tone. This is why I like morning strolls at Epcot. Not so crowded. Hey, John, good morning. We are halfway around our stroll. Halfway done, halfway around the world. See, not sure of my upcoming schedule. I'm never sure of my upcoming schedule, but I think I might have to visit the doctor are doctors. I have bone spurs. I've had them forever. You know, years of running track, years of walking around theme parks. Never bothered me until this week. Every step on my right foot is pain in my bone spur. That's never ever happened before. So I have to go see what's happening with that. Might call for some surgery, I don't know. Oh, Karen said, with the phone, no dial tone, no way out of the matrix. Yeah, that's true. Karen, I like it. Very nicely done. Nicely done. I like it. No way out of the matrix. Not from there. Well, the drums are out. They have the drums out here. It's been a while since we've seen the show. The drums going though. Another reason why I took yesterday off. Yes, the monorail does not go through the Magic Kingdom. It's outside of the gates. The monorail for Magic Kingdom. It is here at Epcot. That is actually inside the park. Hope the person who asked about my favorite food is still on the live stream. When we get to Italy, I'll show you the spot for my favorite pizza. Most of you already know. I ate there once. Did it take a minute to get your bearings? Like, what part of the park is this? Is this the Lost Continent? Nikki's always had a speed walking advantage on me. But with the bone spurs now, we're a real advantage. So a nice little area up here in the shade. This is pretty much in the shade all day long. I mean, you have all the bamboo, you have the umbrellas, you have some buildings that provide shade, some trees, bamboo. You know, it's just pretty much. Hey, oh good, Jim. I'm going to show you one of my favorite places in a minute, but also this is good here. Don't get me wrong, this is good. Yeah, yes, but not too often. The other place I ate at more. So it's a nice little area. Just FYI. Now, obviously, it gets more crowded as the day go on. But right now, I have my pick of spots should I desire to sit in the shade. Have you guys noticed I'm being real coy about doing a joke about the fish this time? I am.
Perfect day to film.
Yeah, that's great. What's this going on here? It says Meg Durham with a super chat. Says I was on Etsy. See ya in October at SeaWorld and Universal. Says Meg Durham. Thanks for the super chat. Well, it's kind of hidden, yeah. Like you can get some get your little, what's down here? The little treats down here and walk it up. Stairs are my enemy. Oh, there goes the monorail now. I don't know if you can see it. Trees are in the way now, but there goes the monorail. Yeah, like there's shaved ice. Or sushi or whatever drinks. Grab some of this stuff here. Walk it up there. A good place for you to enjoy it. Corey, this is the first time ever they've ever bothered me. Other than wearing out the back of my shoe. That's been the only issues I've ever had with bone spurs, is them wearing out the backside of the shoe. First time I ever had pain.
You're gonna have to get the stroller to go stop. You want to go to the stroller?
You're welcome, Eric. You are with friends in the park. Which is why I talk about theme park things and other things. If you're walking around with your friends, what's going to happen? Yeah, you're going to talk about some theme park stuff happening in the park. Then other things are going to come up in conversation. That's why I don't feel bad when I have discussions that are non-theme park related. Think about real life. When you're walking here with your friends. Real life conversation is going to come up. Not just every word is going to be about the theme park. Hey, Witchy. So I don't mind. I will share a lot of the random thoughts that just pop in my head that may be not related to theme parks. Well, in debating which pass to get, it kind of depends on if you have some interests or different interests. Nikki has always had like one level lower pass than I have had, which is fine most of the time, but sometimes it doesn't work out, especially in the afternoons where I have the after 4 o'clock express for my universal pass and she does not. So most of the time it's okay. Just those few times during the year where it's like, oh man, you don't have express. I do. Oh, whew. All right, 10:17. It is starting to warm up a lot, especially in the shade. The American Adventure. Hello, Tim Noseworthy. We're a little more than halfway around the world now. Tim? Just finishing up with America. FYI, some of the performers you may see dancing as banshees with Celestine and Warbeck, sometimes performing on this stage. We're walking into the sun now. Try to go over the sideways shot. Hello, Michael. Back into Italy. 10:19, so not a lot of things open as far as your little beverage places and little food kiosks. Probably about 40 minutes away from stuff like that opening. Whew. Well, it is time for a new pair of trainers. I've worn these out. Walking around the theme parks. No Eileen. We've killed the slaughtered lamb idea. I hear that phrase. I think it's a great homage or tie-in to a movie. Nikki hears those two words and doesn't like them put together in the same, right next to each other. So, well, the slaughtered lamb idea is dead. Back here, is that, you said Napoli? Napoli. I don't know how the emphasis goes, but Viva Napoli. Love this pizza. I've only had the pizza here because the pizza is so good. I don't want to visit here and not get it. I'm sure the other stuff is good too. I mean, the pizza is amazing. My favorite pizza in Orlando, not a theme park, but in the entire Central Florida area. Now, I can't speak for Tampa or Miami and stuff like that, but the Central Florida area, that's the best pizza, in my opinion. So that was for who? Jim? Was it Jim asking about my favorite stuff to eat? We got it before. We got it during the live stream before. Don't tempt me. Plus, I don't think it opens till like 11. Well, you know I walk a lot, so I should probably be replacing my trainers more than that. Actually, I keep meaning to, but I just don't. But I think this week I'm getting some new ones. You gotta order some online. Into Germany. How's the trains working today? Let's see. Oh, here goes one now. For those of you just tuning in, we have batted around the idea in this live stream of making a Sunday stroll at Epcot a weekly thing, followed by football with Rick. So Sunday mornings at Epcot, strolling around. I then go home and shower, and we watch football together during live streams. That could be a thing. I really like that idea, so it could be a thing. They arrive precisely when they mean to. German trains are never late, never early. They arrive precisely when they mean to. What movie am I quoting? Sort of. We live stream here from 9 to 11. That'll give me time to go home, to drive home, get a bite to eat, shower, and watch football. The Mummy Coffee Company does have coffee for sports fans. There's a coffee called Let's Go Buffalo, Be South. Eileen, there's a coffee called Gangrene. If you're a fan of the Jets, has a little jet on it. Jets colors. Exactly, Spillane Family Travels. Frodo Baggins, a wizard is never late or early. Arrives precisely when he means to. You got it. I just amended it for the happenings here. Sunday, a relaxing Sunday stroll through Epcot. And football with Rick. We'll watch the Dolphins and whoever the Dolphins are playing. You know where our little pre-game snack will be? It will be spam, fried spam on a Hawaiian roll. As we watch the throwing Samoan lead the league in NFL passing yardage once again. The throwing Samoan. I just invented that. I just invented that nickname. The throwing Samoan. Fry up a little spam. Slice a little Hawaiian roll. Spam sliders on a Hawaiian roll. That is our pre-game meal. Is this one not going over here? No, it's not. That one's gone. You heard the phrase here first. The throwing Samoan. People in Cincinnati can't tell me different. Well, Eileen, for the tour years, fried spam on a Hawaiian roll, the official pregame of the Miami Dolphins. Pregame snack of the Miami Dolphins. As we watch the throwing Samoan dissect the league. You see they have this dug up a little bit, working on some of the electrical for this one. That's why this one's not running. Deeper into Germany we go. There's the Spain booth, though. I'm getting ready for food and wine, I suppose. What, about a month from now? Just a little longer than a month. Well, Karen, you know Spam is very big in Hawaii. So, and you get Hawaiian rolls anywhere. Those Publix, the grocery store, has those sweet Hawaiian rolls. They're amazing. Oh, let's go this way. Let's check out the buildings a little closer. No one's called me out on the throwing Samoan remark. Huh. No NFL historians in the chat today. I thought someone would have mentioned the original throwing Samoan by now. A lot of youngsters in the chat don't know the original throwing Samoan. Pretty trees. What kind of trees are those? Might want one of those in my backyard. Go Dad, go Dad, go Dad. Yeah. What kind of trees are those? Fig 5, the Germany area gets the seal of approval. Lived 3 years there, eh? Josh Grabiak doesn't even know Jack Thompson. Yes, backup quarterback. Last I know of. I mean, he probably played in a bunch of places, Josh. I know him as the backup quarterback for the Cincinnati Bengals. I've seen him play in some relief duty over the years. He probably played a lot of places. I don't know. I'm not that knowledgeable about Jack Thompson, the throwing Samoan. I know from Cincinnati Bengal days. Playing in some relief games for like Ken Anderson or something. Josh, are you a Bengals fan? I didn't know that. Are you a Bengals fan, Josh? Looks like maple trees. Shouldn't that be in Canada? Just kidding. Tall trees, green trees. I like them. I like those trees. I like them a lot. It does kind of look like a maple leaf. You might be right. Yeah, as I take a closer look at the leaves, it does kind of look like a maple leaf. The rides for Epcot, you're going to have up there, you're going to have, well, Ratatouille is going to be in France. But Spaceship Earth, that's the big ball, the big ball, Spaceship Earth. Cosmic Rewind, Test Track, Soarin', Living in the Land. Oh yeah, the Fiesta ride there in Mexico. Never a long wait for it. So yeah, so we have the Grand Fiesta ride in Mexico, Ratatouille's over there in France. Then you're going to have on one side of Spaceship Earth, which is a ride, you're going to have Soarin' and Living with the Land. And then on the other side, you're going to have Guardians of the Galaxy, Cosmic Rewind, and Test Track, which Test Track is down for a major overhaul. Going to be down for a long while, but those are your main rides. And there's some other little attractions that I never go in. The American Adventure. I think there's some type of big, I don't know, some screen things. Ah, with the Buccaneers. Okay. I remember him with Cincinnati, the throwing Samoan. But there's a new throwing Samoan. Jack Thompson never led the league in passing yardage like the new throwing Samoan. Anyway, I digress. I was saying Sunday stroll through Epcot, followed by football with Rick. Football with Flix. Oh, maybe, there we go. How about that? Football with Flix. Flix football. Coming in this football season. Watch me watch the Dolphins. Whew, whew. It'd be a lot nicer in the winter. A lot nicer during football season. Although, football season in Miami can be awfully hot, as the Buffalo Bills like to cry about a lot. Oh my God, it's so hot in Miami. Oh. But that's the type of smack talk we'll get during football season. Let's explore China now. Out of Africa, which might make a good name for a movie. Out of Africa, into China. Oh, the heat is so hot. The snow is so white. Wah. Okay. Let's go deeper into China. The goalposts are too narrow. They should be shifted to the right a little. Oh, goodness gracious, what is that? Was that a frog? Someone, there it is, look at that frog. Hold on, holy crap. If you don't mind, I lean over this railing. All right, I'm gonna zoom in on you, buddy. You see it? Oh, it hopped away. As soon as I moved the camera, it hopped. Son of a gun. Ledge alert, ledge alert. How about that? He jumped off that way. As soon as I moved the camera, he jumped. We would have had a nice action scene there, but he jumped away. He was camera shy. Did not want to perform for the camera. You never know, right? We're in Disney. It could be a prince. You're right. Very clever, guys. Very clever. What are these? These are interesting. What's up? Be South. This is my preseason smack talk. I gotta warm up too for football season. I gotta get in football shape with my smack talk. I don't know how it's going to get into the 90s. It's just always getting into the 90s now. The other day, Nikki was like, "Oh, it's not going to be so bad today for you, Rick. It's only going to get up to 92." Well, I mean, which is a break from 98. When it's 98 degrees here, man, I've got to take me and the boys to the back streets for some shade. Always looking out for some new edition cooling system when it's 98 degrees. It's really hard to get the live streams in sync when it's 98 degrees. But I tell you what, walk around in 98 degrees, that'll take you from boys to men. Take you from a boy to a man fast. You go from boys to men after a couple hours of walking around in 98 degrees. I feel bad for the new kids on the block who aren't used to it. Especially 98 degrees in O-Town. I mean, when it's 98 degrees, it seems the temperature is only going in one direction. That's up. Yep, that heat index is only going in one direction when it's 98 degrees here in O-Town. I've lived here forever. But the new kids on the block cannot take it. What's another one? Let me come up with it. What's another one? New edition. Yeah, I mentioned always looking for some type of new edition of a cooling mechanism when it's 98. What's another one? Baby, bye, bye, bye. Bathtub. Yeah, where's the Kung Fu Panda meet and greet, right? Yeah, it will, Steve Phillips. He will turn boys to men, for sure. Just ask my friends, Belle Biv DeVoe. They know. All right, out of China. Goodbye, China. What is this, Norway? Is that where the Vikings are? Into Frozen. The attraction just here on our right. Still very popular, this attraction. Let's check on the wait time right now. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Let's see. Can I see the wait time? The umbrella's in the way. 40 minutes. Hey, under an hour. That's not bad. Hey.
Oh, okay, cool. So that's
Just let it go. You're talking about my boy band jokes? Let it go, Rick. When it's really hot, like 98 degrees, I would pay some good money for some air conditioning, like Jackson 5 Jacksons, for some good AC. Now that one's a stretch. I realized that one didn't work in too well. It's hard to work in the Jackson 5 to that group, that little montage of boy bands. Right now, that's the best I can do. I would pay 5 Jacksons for some AC. A Jackson 5. That's what I call it. Perusing. I think that tour group leader has a little problem herding in her tour. Easy as 1, 2, 3. Well done. Well done, Steve Phillips. Let's sit here for a minute and watch the world go by. It won't be too long before I'll be saying bye, bye, bye to this live stream. We're about to enter Mexico, our last country. And not long after that, it will be bye, bye, bye. Or boop, boop, boop. A State of Shock? Is that a reference to the Victory album? Michael Jackson and Mick Jagger? It's not often you get a Victory album reference. Well played, Dan Stewart. You know, that's one album you don't hear a lot of songs from, just like randomly, like on any of the satellite radio stations, the 80s station or whatever. That's 80s, right? Yeah, 80s. You never hear like songs from the Victory album. Oof. Into Mexico. Ah, man, menudo. How do you work menudo into that whole bit I do? We forgot about menudo. It's hard to work them in and the Jackson 5 into like a natural conversational style bit about boy bands. The whole thing is I'm making it conversational. That's the comedic part of it. But you can't, it's hard to work in the word menudo into a just regular conversation. The Grand Fiesta Tour. One hour, 51 minutes into the live stream. If you haven't done so already, click the subscribe button. That way you know. Actually, and the bell notification. That way you know when I go live. And you can watch from the beginning. I mean, do we count the beach too? Like the Beach Boys? Is it 98 degrees at the Beach Boys? What do you say, boys?
Oh my God. Another person says that crazy.
State of Shock. Good job, Sarah. They should have been up by 9 anyway. I mean, there's one thing sleeping in and the other thing's being lazy. I know. I'm accustomed to both.
I was waiting for you. I said, where is she?
Hello, Taz. We've been having a good little Sunday stroll. The thing is, I have to get used to ending at 11 because football will be starting at 1. So that gives me 2 hours to get home, shower, eat, prep for the live stream, get my little Spam sliders ready, fried Spam on or in a Hawaiian roll for the throwing Samoan of the Miami Dolphins. So I think if we go 9 to 11 on the Sunday strolls, and then, yeah, sometimes we could go longer, like if the Dolphins don't play till like 4 o'clock or something, or like a Sunday night game. Okay, that would work. Okay. Yeah, that's right. Not every game they plays at 1. But we might watch more than just the Dolphins together. It all depends if it's a good game or not. At whatever time we're watching football. But our focus will be the Miami Dolphins. Your future Super Bowl champions. And ladies and gentlemen, we have made it around the world. Crowds starting to build, but when we were here, our lap around the world, not so crowded, very peaceful. A very relaxing stroll. A relaxing Sunday stroll.
Oh, that's the guy. I got the card.
Go Browns. I haven't made the Browns coffee yet, but we do have several football teams at themummycoffeecompany.com. Just click on the sport fans link. Get your fins up coffee. Let's go Buffalo Gangrene. New England 6. That's for the Patriots. America's Brew. That's for America's team, the Cowboys. What else do we have? Purple Skull is for the Viking fans. I'm going to add some more, but I'm going to go... First, I'm going to add the teams the Dolphins are playing against. Those will be the teams I start to add next. Super chat from Buddy Burke says, great Walt, buy you a tin, buddy. And Patricia Burke from Texas. Thanks, Buddy and Patricia. Thank you so much. Patricia and Buddy. Let's give Patricia top billing. Patricia and Buddy. Thank you for the link, Sarah Shoot. That is the link to the Sports Fans Collection. Also, Screw the Refs. A coffee all football fans can enjoy. Screw the refs. At least you made the right call by ordering this coffee. A brew every football fan and sports fan can enjoy. Screw Yeah. Yeah, screw the refs is hard enough. I wanted to go a little harder, but I am kid friendly. Oh, nice. Yeah, thank you, Sarah Shoot. Information on the single source coffee. It like tells you like a lot of them like what altitude they were grown at, how they were dried, and you know, et cetera, what soil they were grown in and stuff. There is one for the Green Bay Packers. Tony, it's simple. It's Green Bay Brew. There is one for the Packers already in official Packer colors. I had to go with a different style G. You know, I don't want to get any trouble. A different style G, but it is the official colors of the Green Bay Brew. Almost called that one Titletown. But I wanted to work in the name, part of the name of the team, at least with Green Bay. And there is your shot of Spaceship Earth. I think this is a good time to say goodbye. I'm gonna head on home and spend some time with Nikki. I will be, oh, you know what? Tomorrow, hold on, let's keep talking. Tomorrow, I will not be at a theme park. I will be going to the beach with Nikki. I will bring my live stream gear. And I will attempt to go live from the beach for at least like 30 minutes, just to go live, give you a taste of the beach. But I'll be making a video, a full video, so no need to go live for too long. But you know, we'll try to go live for a little bit if we have good connections for the live stream at the beach. But the main purpose is to make a video, so. We'll see you hopefully tomorrow from the beach. Don't miss the magic. Don't miss the fun.